G Weave, G Martasha, and what to go, May. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. May fix my hair there, a wee bit rough and ragged, but we're all right. So, welcome to the show, everybody. We're live streaming across multiple platforms tonight. We're live streaming on YouTube. We're live streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So, if you're watching on any of them platforms, thanks for joining us. My name is Niall McConnell. We're broadcasting live from Castle Finn, God's country, County Donegal. So we're going to bring you news articles, news videos, what's really happening in Ireland, because it's our duty to tell you the truth, because the mainstream media like RTE are, hiding what's really happening in Ireland. So it's our duty to really wake us up and try to bring as much information to you as possible. Okay, great to see so many people in the live chat already. Let me know where you're all from, whether it be Ireland, UK, America, Canada, Australia. Georgia Bell says, just shout out to my sisters. Niall McConnell's live. We're big fans. Oh, thanks so much, Georgia. Where are you from? Let me go to the live chat here. Who else in the live chat? Jerona, good to see you. Georgia Bell again. Yule Plots, how's it going? Michael O'Sullivan, thanks for joining us. Jester, what about you? Rito, thanks for moderating. Jackie Glenn says hello from Scotland. Craftastic, good to see you. Trev says greetings from Waterford. Dave says he's from County Cork. Turn off the radiator there, but warm in the studio now. It's a horrible day out there in County Donegal. What's it like around the rest of the country? So loads of people tuning in the live, or tuning in on Instagram, I should say. Derry says Ben. Dublin says Claudine. I'm on Instagram chat at the minute. London says Brody and Molly. Spain says Neve Jones. Good to see you, Neve. Swords Dublin says John. Derry says Ben. Already called that out. Greetings from New York City. Keep up the good work. We need you here, says Richard Nutt. Shout out to Dan in the Derry branch, says it. I don't know. I can't even read that. Good to see you all. And let me head over to YouTube again. Hello, Niall. I forgot my name. Good evening, Linda. Georgia, United States of America, says Georgia Bell. Are you named after the state? Mike Jordan says, good afternoon, everybody. Today's my birthday. May I please have a birthday shout out? Yes, happy birthday, Mike. How are we doing? Hope you're having a good one. Okay. Good to see you all. So we're broadcasting live on multiple platforms. So if you're new to the show, please subscribe. Share these live streams with all your friends and family. We broadcast every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. Bringing you news stories. And we're keeping our lit here. So lots to discuss tonight. But before we get into tonight's action, we're going to say a large prayer as Gaelic. So please join us. Nanya Manahargas effect or Spirit Neve, amen. Arn Yahar Tar now, go Nefer Danium, go Dida the Red, go Yanter the Hollow and Talif Mar Yanter now. Ar Narn the Hull to doing you, August might do in our fecta. Mara Whitehamid dar effect in the Fian, Agna Lection a Gahu, Axir Shina Ulk, amen. Nanya Manahargas effect or Spirit Neve, amen. Okay, everybody, welcome to tonight's show. Thanks so much for joining me. Right. Reading a text message there. Right, okay, let's keep her lit here. Martin from County Life says Martin Ward. Amen, says Renam. Good man, Renam. Johnny, well, good to see you. Yes, Renam, you are correct. The councillors won the lawsuit against the Lissy Wallen iPass Centre. Yeah, we've been down there at the number of protests. Good stuff. Well done to them. Okay, let's keep her lit, right? So, an application was made on behalf of the 15-year-old Romanian defendant at the High Court in Belfast. He is one of the two boys charged in connection with an alleged serious sexual assault which sparked riots in Ballymena during the summer. The court heard a third suspect fled to Romania via Dublin. the day after the alleged attack, and police are currently making attempts to extradite him back to the north of Ireland. The girl was allegedly dragged down an alleyway into a garage, or a garage, I'm using the American terms there, in the Clonavon Terrace area of the town on June the 7th. So, people say, I don't mind if you come here as long as you come here legally. Well, Romania, the last time I checked, was in the European Union. So if you're living in Romania, if you're a Romanian citizen, you can come to Ireland legally. So we can get these Roma gypsies coming into Ireland legally. No problem at all. They're not breaking any rules, not breaking any laws. So when you hear someone saying, I don't mind if they come here legally, they have no problems with unlimited number of Roma gypsies coming into Ireland, I say no. I say no to all immigration, carry out mass deportations. If we do need immigrants to work, why not bring home our Irish diaspora? Look after them. Put them up in accommodation. Look after them. Give them grants. Enough is enough. How's everybody doing in the live chat? Any questions? Please let me know. Any comments? Let me click the live chat. I have a top chat open for some reason on YouTube. Happy birthday to Mike, says Reno. The ungrateful jester says, we are taught the Lord's Prayer and Hail Mary and Gaelic in my old Catholic school. Good stuff. What else are we saying? Let me go to Instagram here. Welcome, everybody. Lots of people in the live chat on Instagram. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Greetings from Miami. Hello from Virginia. Great stuff. Welcome, everybody. Broady says hello from London. Karku Abu says M. Buckley. Spain, Ontario, Canada, Irish Heritage says JJ. Fantastic. Look, if you're new to the show, please follow me. We upload multiple videos a day. We live stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m, bringing you news, bringing you what's really happening in Ireland. Okay. Let's keep her lit. We've got lots to discuss tonight. All but one of my grandparents are from Ireland. I love to move back, says Contradictory Standard. William says hello from Plymouth. Good man, William. Thanks for joining us. Greetings from Boston, Massachusetts. Hello, hello. Right, let's keep it lit, everybody. What else have we got in store for you here now? I've got a wee clip here. I thought it was quite good. Let's play this now. Let me get it loaded up. Okay. So, what buttons am I pressing here now? So this is a really interesting situation. Or sorry, how do I put this? This is a really interesting take on what's happened in Dublin, what's happened in Ireland, and particularly what's happened in City West Hotel, where that young 10-year-old Irish girl was raped by an African.
They can bring 300 guards down and quell this thing, but it doesn't go away. They have double-sized fences up now, and they have those up in Newtown, Mount Kennedy, and in all these places, but that only goes so far. People are getting more and more angry. If the government just turned around and governed responsibly, they could just deport all these people, start governing, or get out of the way. Because if you don't, people of Ireland will put you out of the way, peacefully and legally. It's unsustainable. You look at a normal country like China, like Russia, like Iran. Oh, Saudi Arabia are Muslims or whatever. Look, they're all different, but they're in essence normal. They have a basic social contract with their citizens about identity, way of life, about safety, about prosperity and well-being. They're not perfect countries, but there's some an attempt at a social contract between government and the governed, between rulers and ruled. And Ireland is like an experiment of an anti-society, effectively an unbridled tyranny, and that's what you see boiling over in City West. This isn't just an isolated crime. The crime opens up a Pandora's box of everything. Lessons will be learned. We're reviewing it. We're looking into it. We don't need to review it. We all know what's going on. And in this case, there was no caveat. A girl from Tusla over to a centre. The guy was meant to be gone. All the details are in place. There's no more place to hide with this story. So why are you lecturing us? They should be on their hands and knees begging for forgiveness, legally and peacefully, right? And promising immediate, real change.
Well, he is correct. There has been no change, has there? There was an African in Ireland who had a deportation order who claimed asylum, but, He was a bogus asylum seeker. By the way, 80% of asylum seekers in Ireland are bogus asylum seekers. Shouldn't be here in the first place. And it is a tyranny we're living under. And we must wake up the Irish people before it's too late. Let me know in the live show, what do you all think? Am I overreacting here? John Grimes, thanks for joining us. Ryan McCormick, good to see you. What else? What do you think of Simon Harris' words yesterday? I think I have that lined up. He'll be played kind of near the end of the show. Yep. Dan makes a good point. The HSE, etc. If the HSE paid their staff properly, we would keep the Irish here and no need to import anyone. The system is broken 100%. Like we're exporting our youth to the likes of Australia, England, America. If they just pay them a proper wage, if they gave them the good jobs, if they weren't given the terrible jobs, our nurses and doctors would stay here. But of course, this is all done with intention. Okay. Kristen Woods, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Now this was a cracker here. You gotta laugh at this one. Okay, where do we start with this next video? The far right are now sniper training at Cloddon. Sorry, I can't stop laughing at this. The far right are now sniper training. This is according to Mickey Gillespie, a far-left communist councillor in West Donegal who's overseen the destruction of West Donegal, who's overseen the destruction of the Gaeltacht. Local self-confessed communist Mickey Gillespie on radio explaining that the far right are being military trained in explosives, weapons and sniper rifles. He says there's proof, but any of it is yet to surface. This is mad. This boy's mental. Let's play this clip here.
Is Ireland approaching a tipping point where verbal abuse escalates into lethal violence? Micheál Colm, you're the elected rep on the call. I'll go to you first.
Yeah, in terms of verbal abuse and violence towards public representatives, yeah, we see a massive increase in this, and that is concerning. And there is no doubt whatsoever. There is threats out there. The guards will not talk about this on radio, about any individual cases. There's threats right across the 30 or the 26 counties at least, and possibly within the occupied 6 counties, but also within our own county, that there are threats, and these threats need to be taken very, very, very serious. There is quite a lot of talk that the far right are now military training right across different parts of the country. There is strong belief, with intelligence to back it, that there is explosive training and that there are weapon and sniping training taking place. And this leaves us in a place where we haven't been for a very long time, and probably never been, in terms of threats towards politicians from the far right. We've been here before, right? We need to be realistic about this too. It's the rise of extreme for me anyway, extreme hard right and fascism, and where the concern is obviously it's on the rise again. But all we have to do is look in relation to the 6 counties.
I see on the left very, very wealthy people profiteering. I see on the right very wealthy people.
I don't know anybody on the wealth that is very, very wealthy.
Really?
I don't.
Liberal politics.
And the circles that I run about, and I am off the left. I'm a communist. I'm a Republican. I don't know anybody on the left.
So as soon as you accumulate weight, you can't be of the left. I get where you're coming from.
I am a communist, says Mickey Gillespie from West Donegal. The far right, the boogeyman far right. Oh my goodness. We all know political violence always comes from the far left. That's a matter of a fact. Mickey Gillespie. I don't know. He's not near the whack, this boy. What's he like? obsessed by this imaginary bogeyman far right. Hey, Mickey Gillespie, you'd be far better focusing on your own area that's been utterly destroyed by mass immigration. Dunlo, Gweedore. The locals here have been forced to emigrate to the likes of Scotland, England, America, Australia. There's no accommodation for them there. The Ukrainians now in West Donegal are getting the social housing. They were staying in hotels and they're being put onto social housing. The Irish are being left behind. There are people call me all the time from that area, saying the place is utterly destroyed. The Irish language used to be the most spoken language in the Gaeltacht. Now it's the third most spoken language. It's English, then Ukrainian, and then Irish. What an absolute joke. Shame on you. Yeah. Let me know in the live chat what you all think about that. Free Ireland first. Yep, you're absolutely right there, Chris. God bless you, United, sending prayers and support from America. Thanks very much. So if you're new to the show, please subscribe. If you're watching on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, please subscribe. Share these lives with all your friends and family. And we'd really appreciate all your support. Okay, what else have we got in store for you here? Okay, what have we got in store for you? So look, if you want to support our work, there's a number of things you can do. We attend effectively every serious protest in Ireland, particularly against immigration. We've been up and down the country, all over Ireland. We bring flags, we bring placards, we bring signs, we bring speakers, we bring our newspapers, we bring lots of things to help the local protests. We bring live streams, we bring pre-recorded interviews, and we get millions of views on our videos. Now, you can support our work by joining as a member of Shield na HÉireann, our political movement. I am the leader. My name is Niall McConnell. And this is the membership pack everybody receives. This is the standard membership. We also have a gold membership tier. So you get the membership badge, the Who We Are booklet, the historic 1916 framed proclamation. You also get the Irish tricolour flag. And you also get the membership card. So join as a member now. You can join from anywhere in the world, Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, by clicking the link in my bio or click the link below in the video. Support our work now. Join as a member, a standard member, or a new exclusive gold member. Okay, great stuff, everybody. Let's keep her lit here. Okay, what have we got in store for you here now? So, what have we got? Yes. Former Taoiseach Leo Varadkar. Anybody who thinks migration is a bad thing should sign up for a 6-day week. Oh, really, Leo? Let's play this clip here.
Well, there's a solution. I kind of put it to them sometimes is that we could actually operate Ireland without migration if we all do a 6-day week. So anybody who thinks migration is a bad thing and doesn't want a steady stream of migrants, they should all sign up for a 6-day week. Well, there's a solution. I kind of put it to them sometimes is that we could.
See, I always wonder about this. What did Ireland do? For thousands and thousands and thousands of years without migrants. How did we survive without our little migrant pets? I have no idea. 20 years ago, how did we survive without our migrant pets? If our youngsters were not forced to emigrate to the likes of Australia, there'd be no need for immigrants. If our young doctors and nurses weren't forced to emigrate to the likes of England, there'd be no need for immigrants. The majority of these asylum scammers are leeching off the welfare system. Really? Ireland will collapse without migrants? What an absolute joke. Yep, Johnny says you need 2 jobs and a 6-day week now to afford a house. 100%. 100%. Yes. What else have we got in store for you here now? Okay. So what have we got here now? So this is interesting here. Simon Harris is saying now we're bringing in too many asylum seekers. And Ryan Casey, the boyfriend of Alison Murphy, who was murdered by a Roma gypsy, remember? He has said, it has only taken you a few years to finally come to the realization and... sorry, start that again. I didn't read that right. So while Ryan Casey says it has only taken you a few years to finally come out to realise and legitimise what the majority of the people in this country have been saying while you have been calling them far right. I wonder what exactly happened to cause such a change of heart. I think we know, yeah, the rape of a 10-year-old Irish girl by an African. Let's see what Simon Harris has to say here.
Issue that needs to be considered in a very serious way by government. I think one of the reasons they're so high is that there are too many people who come to this country and who are told they do not have a right to be here, and it is taking too long for them to be removed from the country. But I think we have to be honest. I think we have to listen to the people of this country who have said, who I believe are saying to us, look, we used to live in a country where around 3,000 people sought international protection each year. That number has gone to in and around 20,000, sometimes a little above it, sometimes a little below it. That is a very, very significant increase, and it is too high.
Exactly what he had to say.
Well, why wasn't that African asylum scammer not deported? The one who raped that 10-year-old Irish girl, Simon Harris. Why are you not deporting these foreign criminals that are in the country? Why are you not deporting the foreign criminals that are committing some serious crimes in Ireland? Start there. Enact Irish law. If you're arriving into Ireland destroying your passports, you're immediately committing a crime. Deportation. Immediately. Do not let them step off the plane. It's an absolute joke. We've been taken advantage of here. What do you all think in the live chat? Any questions or comments? Please let me know. Yep, Niamh, you're right. The government just keep inviting them in. Louise Black says, great to see the Irish flags hanging around the towns of Ireland. Yep. 100%. It is great to see. Yeah, I want a public apology. This is Booker T, 100%. Yeah, birthright. Well, they don't. There is no birthright citizenship in Ireland. There used to be there after the Good Friday Agreement. It was open for 5 years, was it? There was a referendum, and 80% of the people of Ireland voted against it. And yet these anchor babies, these heavily pregnant African women, arriving into Ireland a week before they were to give birth, and then the children were automatically given Irish citizenship. But that has been removed. But there are works by the far left, Sinn Féin, etc., to bring that back. Okay. Okay. So, next clip here. Kulak, an African migrant so intoxicated he is out cold in the middle of a busy road in Kulak, Dublin. Residents are reluctant to wake him for fear of being stabbed. How very culturally enriching.
Look at this, just right down the road. Middle of the busy road, this is to lie down in the traffic. Buddy, jump up off the road, really man, if you're sick, just lie off the road. You're gonna get, if you're sick, you're gonna be killed down there on the road. You suffer mental health problems, yeah? Or something. Why would you lie down the middle of the road, buddy? Hello? Yes. Do you ever see the videos going around telling us like oh God, masturbating in the public, just all down there. Mass stones. Jump up on the road, buddy, will you? I'm trying to chop my mate when he wasn't there. I don't know where he's at the ground. Just watch your car, but in case the blade comes out and your car's gone. Just if I've seen maybe click under the book. Then there's something wrong with it, come out of the blade and stab it. Yeah, this is what you're bringing into the country, Roger O'Gorman, Simon Harris, and the fucking Neil Mayer. Load of fucking degenerates. Look at this, just right down.
There you go. Is that one of the engineers or one of the doctors they're always telling us about? Is he, in between shifts, doing 24-hour shift in the local hospital and just taking a wee nap there on the road? No, he's drunk. And the man on the video said he was masturbating. Hey, that's the type of the people we need to bring into the country, isn't it, eh? Yeah, that's what I said, J-Mac. He's an engineer resting after his shift. So good to see so many people in the live chat. Thanks for joining us. If you're new to the show, please follow me, subscribe. The very least you could do is share these live streams with all your friends and family. We go live every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. So make sure and subscribe. Okay, so just thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Really appreciate it. Really grateful for all your support, for tuning in on a Thursday evening, a wet Thursday evening here in Donegal to listen to a Bogman talking about what's happening in Ireland. So if you want to support our work, there's a number of ways you can do so. You can join as an exclusive gold member by clicking the link in the bio or click the link below this video. And this is the membership pack everybody receives, and you can join as a member from anywhere in the world: Ireland, UK, Canada, America, England, Scotland, Wales, Australia, etc. These are the things you get a part of the membership pack. You get the frame proclamation, the Who We Are booklet, the membership badge, the Irish tricolour flag, and you get the OGLA Shield na HÉireann membership card. So join Shield na HÉireann now. You can join as a standard member, or you can join as an exclusive gold member. Click the link down below this video, or click the link in my bio, no matter where you're watching, to join as a member now. Okay, everybody, that's it for me tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Niall McConnell from Castlefin, County Donegal. We'll see you all soon. We'll see you all again soon. We'll see you actually on Sunday. We've got two really interesting guests. I'll not mention who they are, but there's two guests coming on Sunday. It should be very, very good. I'm working to have more guests on the show. So going forward, we should have a lot more guests. I'm going to have Noreen O'Shea too. She was supposed to come on tonight, but something happened in her family, the poor girl. So she'll be coming on next week. And we've got lots of good people coming on the show, right? So stay tuned for all that. God bless us all. Aaron go bra.